Hey guys! It's the next morning. Well, it's noon now, but it's the next day, and I'm gonna start part two of my R.L. Stine book collection. Sorry if it's a little dark. Um, this room is stupid. This house has some weird things about it. So, um, the main bedroom does have like a light. This room does not. There's no light, there's no fan. So, you gotta plug things in to make it brighter. And I have light here, light here, light here, and it's still a little dark. So, I might see if I can fix it in post. Hopefully, I can make it a little brighter, a little better. Of Anyway, that's where I'm at. So, I'm currently, let's see, I have 28 minutes of rendering my video left from yesterday. So, DaVinci, what was this called again? DaVinci Resolve? DaVinci Resolve. It's pretty easy to use. I have an ear infection and it's kind of like I'm hearing myself in like an echo. I think I just fixed it by popping my ear. Um, anyway, I always have an ear infection. I have a hole in my eardrum. I have to get that fixed sometime this upcoming year because I have really good insurance right now, so I need to get that fixed. Anyway, if you are trying to learn how to edit videos, DaVinci Resolve was pretty easy to use. It was free. I think there are some things about it that like you have to pay for if you want to do like really in-depth stuff, but like for editing this video, like it's fine. Um, One weird thing is I tried to render it directly to my YouTube and it didn't work. So right now I'm just rendering to my documents folder and then I'll upload from there. It's just another step, but we'll see how that goes later. Hopefully it'll work because I spent a long time editing that video just because it's the first time I've ever used that. So there's a little bit of a learning curve there. But it probably took me about an hour to edit my video from yesterday. And since it's a 45-minute video, that's actually not too bad. Maybe an hour and a half between the 2 days. So not bad, but enough of that because you don't care. That's not what you're here for. You're here for R.L. Stine, right? I don't know what that was all about, but let's get into it. So, I just left everything how it was yesterday. So I have books on the floor and my boxes here, and that's gonna work. That's gonna be fine because then I'll just throw it all, not throw, gently place all my books back in the boxes and go on over to the bookshelf. So I'll probably do a video showing you what my bookshelf will end up looking like, I would assume, if you care. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm so sorry. I just came from a craft fair. I spent way too much money. I went there to get my boyfriend something for Christmas. I came home with like 10 things for me and nothing for him. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Here is, I'm going to move. I'm a razor fanatic right now. I have the, like, not the full razor quartz collection, but I have the cat ear, the razor Kraken Kitty 2. Is that right? I don't know. I have that. I can't show you. I have the mouse and keyboard as well. And the keyboard is very clicky. I love it. The sound is like perfect. There have been several keyboards that I've looked at that I haven't liked the sound of. I love a mechanical keyboard. The clicky sound is just incredible. So, that's my little setup. It's very cute. I think I need a new desk though. This desk is teeny tiny. I need like longer and also wider just because this is not enough room for me. And I have all this empty space over here that I can use. What I really want, I'm so sorry. What I really want is a white wood desk with a hutch where they have like, it's a desk and then like it has like the like bookshelf kind of thing on top of it. I really want that. I've been looking at Facebook Marketplace for them, but even those have been a little small, which is surprising. with the dimensions, it's just not as big as I want it. So as of right now, I'm just dealing with my tiny little desk. Like literally, this is how big the desk is. Maybe a little bit. Not big enough. And I had to take the little shelves out to put my PC in it because my PC is so big. So it's not working. I got it from Walmart for like $40 and it's just not, it's not the vibe. So, but anyway, we're going to start on the R.L. Stine stuff because you're not here for me to just talk. I've been watching a lot of Peter Mon and he just goes off and just talks about stuff and I'm so interested in what he has to say, but I feel like I'm not there as a creator where people will want to listen to what I have to say, so I'm just going to shut up. The Girlfriend by R.L. Stine. But when she was bad... Oh, wait. They have two spots. When she was good, she was very good. But when she was bad, she was murder. Be mine always. The Girlfriend. I like how the girlfriend has little hearts over the eyes. That's very cute. She's bad. So bad. Adorable. Should we... I haven't... Because I'm still rendering that last video, I have no idea if you care. 1991 by R.L. Stine. Not Bob Stine. R.L. Stine. The air just kicked on. We're seeing how this goes. I think I'll move the mic a little bit. So it's not directly... Because it was like this, and there's the vent. So it would be like directly in there. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Hello? Yeah, with this setup, I have the... It's a external webcam with a ring light, and I have a microphone. So hopefully everything's okay. Right now I don't have speakers, so I actually have to listen to what I'm doing with my little headset. So we're learning here. So okay, Halloween Night and Halloween Night 2. This says, trick or treat, the trick is not to die. I don't really like that. That doesn't roll off the tongue. This one says, never take candy from a stranger. This party is a killer. A night to remember, a night of terror. These are cool. Halloween, good time. Twisted, she's your sister. Trust her. I don't. This looks like the same person who drew Dead End. It looks like the same kind of look. Let's see. Hello? 1987. This one doesn't say who, this isn't a, oh, interesting, it's the same book. Conspiracy. So, we have two of the same book, Twisted. Wow. This is so interesting to me. It's not a Fear Street book. It's a, like, point thriller. So it's from 1987 by R.L. Stine, Point. And it says Scholastic on the back. And it has Scholastic right there and on the front from 1987. That's weird. And then here is the same book, Twisted. She's beautiful, she's popular, she's crazy. Author of Blind Date. Isn't that crazy how they used to say, like, oh, this is written by that person who wrote that one book. Like, now it's like, we know who you are, R.L. Stine. You do not have to tell us what you wrote. We know. So that's kind of cool. This one says, oh, interesting. And this one was $2.75, and this one was $3.50. So the $2.75 one, let's see what this says. Copyright 1987 by Robert L. Stine. How interesting. So when was this reprinted? Because this can't be a first edition. I don't know. It doesn't say that it was a reprint or anything, but this one looks more like a first edition than that one. How can you tell? If you know stuff about, like, book publishing, let me know, because I think that's so fascinating. But anyway, same book. Next is some of these Fear Street Nights. These are the only ones that I have, I think so. What's this? Oh, there's the boyfriend. I will love you forever. Her boyfriend's back from the grave. Sometimes love is murder. So there's the boyfriend to the girlfriend, and again the eye has a little heart over it, very cute. It seems, oh, you know what? I bought all 3 of them, and the 3rd one got canceled. I bought them, I think it was like thrift books again, and one of them got canceled, so I only got 2, and I think it was the first one that canceled too. So I have number 2 and 3, right? Midnight Secrets is the one that Moonlight Secrets is the one that I don't have, and I think that's number 1. And I'm like, really, they had to cancel number 1? I can't even read these 2 now because I don't have the first book, but, I mean, I don't read anyway, but, you know, there you go. I do need to get the first book in that so I can finish off my little series. So, it was that one. Now in this specific box, we are getting into the bigger sized books now. But I think there are more. There have to be. That can't be the only Fear Street books I have. So there must be more little ones in the box below it. But as of right now, this is the last little book, and it is Fear Street. It includes 2 super chillers, Goodnight Kiss and Goodnight Kiss 2, plus a new story by R.L. Stine. Goodnight Kiss Collector's Edition. So this looks like a newer one, like 07 or something. Nope. Okay. The original one was 92. Goodnight Kiss was 96. The Vampire Club, which must be the new thing, is 97. Originally published as an Archway paperback, July 1997. But it doesn't say when this one was printed, because there's no way that this was 1997. This doesn't look like 1997. This looks like 2004. So I don't know. We'll have to. Yeah, it says on the back 1997. I'll have to look into that. So yeah, Goodnight Kiss 1, Goodnight Kiss 2, plus a new vampire story called The Vampire Club. Very interesting. This was $6.99 for all these books in this. Like, they don't cost that anymore. Now I have these. I think they came out more. I'm pretty sure they did come out with more. And I think I pre-ordered these from Books A Million. I used to do a lot of pre-orders at Books A Million. I used to work at Books A Million way back in the day. So I would always pre-order books and get them shipped to my house and everything. They never came in great condition, which was really annoying. Like, let's just say that I pre-ordered this book from Books A Million. They would put the, like, receipt inside the book. So they would, like, sometimes they would crack the spine, and I'd be like, are you kidding me? You cracked my spine. But, like, or at least they would, like, open it like this. That drives me nuts. Like, you do not disrespect my books. But they did. But they'd, like, open it really hard and then stick the receipt inside. And then there would be, like, a fold here, or just, like, it wouldn't feel like a new book anymore. And it's like, I paid too much for it to not come pristine. And also the way that you would ship them would be weird. It's, like, in, like, this little sheet, and it would, like, open. So the sides would be all, like right here and here especially would, like, fold up. And I'm like, no, we are not doing this. So I don't pre-order books anymore, really. If there's a book that I really want, I'll get it from the store, and I'll pick it myself so I can pick one that's pristine. Also, I'm cheap, so that has something to do with it too. If it's not in, like, perfect condition and I'm buying new, I'm not buying it. And also, I'm probably not buying it new, if I'm honest, because I'm cheap and I will buy it used, but in, like new condition. Anyway, here's these 2 books. I need to, like, stop talking so much. I'm talking for 15 minutes and I've gotten, like, 10 books. Anyway, Monsters at Midnight and Download and Die, but I am pretty sure there are more of these. I'm gonna have to look into that and finish up my collection. And like, look, okay, brand new, and you can tell. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's not creased. You don't open it and it just like flops open. Because when I read like this. Oh, boop. Ah, beautiful. Very softly turn the page. Ah, yes. Like, no, I do not flip it open like that. Like, oh my god. But anyway, yeah, so this is the kid-friendly horror series returns with all new stories. The terrifying world of R.L. Stine is just a click away. These are not actually written by R.L. Stine, but they do have an introduction from R.L. Stine. So, interesting. There you go. I haven't read them, but I should. That's those. Then I have the Just Beyond books. I don't know what... This is probably number 1. I think these are the first 4. These went up in price. What a ripoff. Mr. Stine, your books went up in price. So, Just Beyond, this just came out, I would say 2020. Let's see. When did Just Beyond come out? 2020, October 2020. A Vacation to Die For. They were $9.99, now they're $10.99. Ripoff, but yeah. And they are graphic novels. Full color. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's the first one. Welcome to Beast Island. This one is The Horror at Happy Landings. This kind of reminds me of the Horrorland books. Remember those? My item has a new like. I've been selling a lot of stuff on Mercari, which is great for me because I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of Horrorland. The Horror at Happy Landings. Beautiful. Let's see. Is there like a spooky one? Ooh, very spooky. Enjoy your visit. And 3 is The Scare School. Or was this the first one? Was this the first one? Yeah, September 2019. Well, these are all out of order. I was like, is this the first? It is. Welcome to the Scare School. And then, again, beautiful, beautiful. I told you in the other video, I've been really into graphic novels the past few years. And this one is Monstrosity. And this one says Disney Plus original series. I have not watched it yet. Also, I didn't watch the Goosebumps things. They did a new Goosebumps release, and I think they did a Fear Street one too, didn't they? Based on like the Fear Street saga or something. I do not watch stuff. I really need to get into watching stuff. I don't watch movies, I don't watch TV, I watch YouTube, and I really need to watch this kind of stuff, like stuff that I really like. Like, I used to like the Goosebumps show. It was always bad. When I was a kid, I was like, this is awful acting. But I enjoyed it because it was R.L. Stine. So, I need to get back into doing this, like, watching his stuff. I did watch, what was that? I don't remember what it was on. It was on Hulu, and I don't have Hulu. My boyfriend has Hulu. So we watched it on Hulu, and it just came out. I think it was, oh, what is that? It's like, I can see it. I can't remember, but it was really bad. Very, very bad. Chevy Chase was in it for like a second. It was no good. It was no good. But I'm sure Just Beyond is better. I'm sure Goosebumps, the new re-release, whatever, new series is better. And I'm sure the Goosebumps, or the Fear Street was better. But I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see. Zombie Town. That was so bad. That was a really bad movie. We watched the whole thing, but it was not good. Anyway, Just Beyond. And then we have this one. Slappy's Tales of Horror. I think I pre-ordered this too. I did, you can see, because it has the sticker on it. Slappy, the evil talking dummy, introduces 4 terrifying tales from the master of horror, R.L. Stine. Goosebumps is back to chill you to the bone. So again, beautiful. I love the full color glossy pages. Like, I love that. And this is like textured. Good stuff. This chair is not that comfortable. I got it from TJ Maxx or something. It's not that comfortable. Also, remember, if you were here, do you remember those chairs I got that were like squeaky and like drive me nuts? They're gone. I threw them away. But I got those from Ross on clearance. Do not recommend getting something that you use every day from Ross on clearance. That's furniture. It doesn't go well. So, I think I just creased that book. Oh my god. Here's the Garbage Pail Kids books that I pre-ordered. In the last video, I showed you... excuse you? Excuse you? In the last video, I showed you that I pre-ordered them and I got some signed stuff for it. I found a flaw in this design, as I'm sure you can tell. They have, which I haven't even looked at these, they have 4 bonus stickers in them. They're in the back. They are making the actual book bend. Look at that. The spine is like all effed up now. Bro. Not impressed with that. But it's also cool that there are stickers in there. I haven't looked at them at all, and I'm honestly not going to, because I think you have to rip them out to get them, and that's not happening. But there are bonus stickers. These limited edition bonus trading cards are produced exclusively by Amulet Books. Oh, did you read those Amulet books? Those were pretty good. I think that's what they're talking about. Amulet? That series? I don't know. That was a good series. To accompany Garbage Pail Kids Book 3, Camp Days by R.L. Stine, an all-new illustrated middle grade series by the Topps Company, Inc., and the creator of Goosebumps. So, yeah, I really don't like that they're like that, because I mean, my bookshelf, I have so many of these books that these are pretty tight in there, so they're like this, and they're like messing up the spine of the book. Here's more bonus sticker. And this one's the first one. Welcome to Smellville. And this also has the bonus stickers. This one's like crooked. Like real crooked. But, okay. These are like chapter books for kids. So they have like little pictures in them. I've never read these, but I have them all. And I pre-ordered them because they're R.L. Stine. I don't really care about Garbage Pail Kids. I watch toy unboxing videos because they make me fall asleep. And PS Toy Reviews is a great one. I really like them. It's a husband-wife duo, Paul and Shannon, and they're very funny. Paul is hilarious, and Shannon's such a sweetheart. But they do the Garbage Pail Kids like trading cards, and they're so funny. I like them, but like I don't collect little trinkets and stuff like that. I don't need that in my life. Anyway, Man Thing. I feel like I pre-ordered this too. There's no like information on it, but it is Man Thing. Those Who Know Fear. Best-selling master of horror R.L. Stine. An inventive and fresh direction for Man Thing. I know nothing about Man Thing. I've literally never heard of it before this came out, but kind of spooky. I like that it's Marvel and they trusted R.L. Stine to do it. I don't know, that's really cool to me. It's very dark. Very dark. Eek. Interesting. Let's see if there's another page. Oh, this is a nice bright page. Again, I don't like that I'm opening it so wide. That's kind of making me lose my mind a little bit. So we'll just put that to the side so I can stop touching it. I'll put that on top of the Little Shop of Monsters since that's a big book. Alright, now we're on to the New Fear Street books. Oh, this is not the New Fear Street book. Next to it is. This I really wanted, but I didn't want to pay the original price, which was $17.99. I was like, no thank you. But in my head, I really wanted it. So I was working at Books A Million, minding my business, and I saw this come into the bargain priced section, and it was not long after it came out that it was in the bargain price section, because I remember when it first came out I was going to pre-order it and I didn't because I didn't want to spend $17.99, and the next thing I know it's in the bargain section for $5.97. So that was very exciting. I don't like that R.L. Stine was there personally, but I like that this book was there, and this was 2018. That sounds about right. I was probably at Books A Million in 2018. Is this signed? This is signed. Why was this in the bargain section? This is literally signed by Jeff Soloway. What? Okay. Introduction by R.L. Stine. Okay. This one isn't in perfect condition. You can tell that it like flops open. Don't love that. It looks like it's probably had its spine cracked, but still not bad. And it does have the remainder mark because it is a remainder book. I hate that they do that, but I understand it. So, cool. So there's that one. Now we're getting into the new Fear Street books. A Fear Street novel. This is the one that I was talking about, that the Silent Night. This is her cousin. R.L. Stine told me that. He told it to my face that this is Reva's cousin. So, there you go. So this is Give Me a Kill. This was another bargain price book. Remainder mark. Welcome to Fear Street. You're not afraid, are you? This is a different intro to Fear Street novels. So, this has Reva Dalby in it. This one has Devra Dalby in it, which is her cousin, which is pretty daggone cool, because this was from like 91. Is that right? 91? I had it the first time. 91. And this is like, what, 2017 or something? $2017. Wow, I'm good. So, 91, 2017. This is a returning character, which is pretty cool. But yeah, $4.97 from good old Books A Million. I actually really liked working at Books A Million. The only thing is they really pushed those membership cards. And they basically made it to where our worth was how many membership cards we sold, which I don't like. It was easy during Christmas because if you spend $200 or something, you get the discounts end up crossing itself out and you get a free membership. I liked when that happened, so that way I could put that I did get a membership that day, even though they got it for free because they spent $200. But anyway, The Dead Boyfriend, a Fear Street novel. She's dying to go out with him. And then this was another bargain price. Oh, it's on the top. Caitlin has never had a real boyfriend before. Whoa. She's dating a guy named Blade. You know he's bad news. Blade? He's bad news. Dead Boyfriend. Party Games. I think this was the original new Fear Street novel, wasn't it? I'm guessing 2015. Oops. I skipped a page. Hold on. 2014, almost. I was almost there. To Kat Brozowski and all of my Twitter friends who persuaded me to return to the Street of Horrors. Aw, are you dying to play? That's really cute. I wish he did this longer, because this was only from like 2014 to like 2018 maybe, 2019 maybe. I really wish he did more Fear Street books again, because they were my favorite books, and to have them in like these like hardcover was really exciting. Yeah, he did return to Fear Street too. I don't know if that's the same thing as a Fear Street novel though. We'll get there. Party Games. And Don't Stay Up Late. In the Dead of Night, the Evil One Awaits. R.L. Stine. This one says it was a remainder book too. Oh, I must have taken a sticker off. It's a remainder book. A long moan escaped my throat. Oh, not that kind of moan though. Interesting. There you go. Okay, on to another pile of books. Fear Street Super Thriller Secrets, The Lost Girl, and Can You Keep a Secret? 2 books in one. R.L. Stine. I think this was another one that I got. Yeah, the remainder book from Books A Million. So, it looks like this. This it must have been around 2018 also. You didn't tell me. Copyright 2015. And then the second one was 2016. But it doesn't say when this is copywritten. I don't like that. When they put it into one, they don't put copyright 2023 because they put it together in 2023. I want to know when this was out. But anyway, there you go. Next is the Fear Street Saga, A New Fear, House of Whispers, and Forbidden Secrets. This one I think I pre-ordered also from Books A Million. This has a giant crease in the back. That is awful. Otherwise, it's beautiful. Like, obviously I did not crack the spine. But wow. This 96 and then cover photograph was 2016. So they were written in 96 and then this was all put together, I guess, in 2016, which was crazy. 20 years later. So, oh, and look, that's that book. Temptation was one of the adult fiction books. I really don't like his adult fiction. I'm so sorry. But anyway, there's this. This was a great series. I think this is what the Fear Street show was written about, or movies. Set of 3 movies. I think it was about these. Next one. Betrayal. Fear Street is cursed. It's been that way for hundreds of years. Unspeakable horrors haunt those who've walked its terrifying path. And it all started with one family, the Fears. The Betrayal, the Secret, the Burning, Fear Street Saga. Maybe this is the beginning. Maybe this one's the beginning. The Betrayal. Because this talks about 1660 and stuff. So maybe this is right. I mean, does it really matter? I swear it's this. The saga is what it was, right? The saga is the Fear Street movies, so. Betrayal. I think this is the beginning, and that was the second one, I think. Okay. I thought the spine was cracked for a second. It's not. That was another remainder book. And then this is another Fear Street novel. The hardcover ones. This was $4.97. I really don't like that. The horror doesn't begin until you find her. The Lost Girl. This is not bumpy. I thought it would be. There's a new girl at Shadyside High, and she's to die for. And then there were also these, which he only made a couple of. The Return to Fear Street books. Drop Dead Gorgeous, and You May Now Kill the Bride. I think there was another 1 or 2. I don't know if I have them. If I don't, I will be getting them. They have these, like, creases and stuff in the actual, like, book. Like, this book is in pristine condition. Like, pristine, right? Because it's mine. But they printed on these, like, creases and stuff, which I think is awesome because, like, his books were always in such, as you saw, in such bad condition. I think that's funny that he did that for the new Return to Fear Street. So, yeah, there's The Wrong Girl, too. I don't have that. Okay. 2019. So it must have been, like, those Fear Street novels at the same time or near the same time as Return to Fear Street came out. So, interesting. And then this one's the same way. You May Now Kill the Bride. They have, like, the little folds in the corner. Same with on the back. Very, very cute with the cracks and everything. I love that. Ah! My friend. There you are. Zombie Town. That was such a bad movie. So, this is... I actually read these on... What was it? What was that called? Uh, Kindle Unlimited. They had these. This says Amazon Publishing. He had a couple Kindle Unlimited books that were like little. I think there was like a cat one too or something. I don't know if they have those all printed, but if they do, I want the rest of them. But you can see it's teeny tiny, and then the print is large, so it's a very short book, but the book was way better than the movie. That's usually the case. Here is, it still has a thrift books sticker on it, Haunted Lighthouse, which used to be like a ride at SeaWorld. SeaWorld's my favorite place in the world, and R.L. Stine is my favorite writer. If I saw this at SeaWorld, I would pee myself. That's so exciting. So this was a used copy, obviously. 2003, Bush Entertainment Corporation. So interesting. So 1879. This is a short book too, but look. They're like, there's a bunch of pictures in here. How cool is that? So it was a ride, either at SeaWorld or Busch Gardens. I'm not sure which one because I never saw it, but very cool. They probably sold this there around the ride, I would think. Really cool. And then I have the Nightmare Room 1 through 3 and then 4 through 6. I don't remember these. There are 3 different books in the one book. This one, the spine looks really weird. I don't know how did something even get to that? Because it looks like little nibbles. But anyway, there's those. Wasn't that something too, the Nightmare Room? Wasn't that something else? Like a show or something? I don't remember. Or maybe it was this, The Haunting Hour. I don't remember. He's done a lot of stuff in his day, as you can tell. Are we there yet? That's neat. This is The Haunting Hour. Chills in the Dead of Night. 10 outstanding artists. Oh, illustrated by 10 outstanding artists. 10 new stories by R.L. Stine. So they must all have a picture in the beginning of them. Revenge of the Snowman. These are cool. I love that he picked 10, or whoever did this, picked 10 different artists to go along with 10 different stories. That's really cool. So, there's that. This is the one that I was talking about in my last video that pissed me off. This is the reprint that is very obviously a reprint. And I swear I got this from thrift books. I mean, I can't really zoom in because it's blurry. It is windy out there. But it's Cheerleaders the First Evil. When the cheers turn to screams. It feels weird. It's huge, first of all. And it's blurry. Like, I'm sure you can tell. That is blurry. And then when you open it up, like, his books don't look like that. They're, like, it's like they Xerox copied it or something. Like, all that space on the outside, that doesn't happen in his books. So, that really pisses me off because I paid for it, and it didn't say that it was a recopy or whatever. So, whatever. That just pissed me off. I think I'm sure I got my money back because I am not quiet about things like that. I'm sure I got in contact with them and got my money back because that is unacceptable. Unacceptable! Personally, I can't deal with that. So, now I have to rebuy The First Evil because I'm not keeping this in my collection because it looks awful. I just have it for now because it's the first book and I need it in the series, you know? They have this Stine Tinglers 2 that just came out, but this is Stine Tinglers, the first one, R.L. Stine. All new stories by the master of scary tales. Readers beware. I wrote these new stories to give you a chill. Reader beware, you're in for a scare. This, I bet you that's what happened. This has, oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So yes, I pre-ordered this book from Books A Million. I pre-ordered it from Books A Million. It came with, like, sticky stuff on the top. What? Pre-ordered with sticky stuff on it. And also, I mean, you can tell that it's been opened because they stuck it open. But it also has a crack in its spine right here. A crack in my spine that I pre-ordered. Cracked. Like it falls to that page. This is the last book I had ever pre-ordered from 2022. Oh, wasn't that long ago. But this is the last book that I will ever pre-order and have pre-ordered from Books A Million, because that is unacceptable. I can't. So, no thank you. This I did not get my money back for. I remembered I saw it and I was pissed about it, but I was like, I used to work for them, so I didn't want to, piss them off, but also, that pissed me off, so I probably should have still contacted customer service and been like, no. Okay. Rotten School, R.L. Stine. Party Pooper, I guess is the Party Poopers is what it's called. Yes, Party Poopers. Jennifer is in love. Bernie Bridges runs away whenever he sees her. He calls her Nightmare Girl, and he calls her the But Jennifer doesn't care. She calls Bernie hot honey cakes and lammy pie. She plants loud, smoochy kisses all over his face. Yuck, how embarrassing. So this is obviously a kid's book. It has some pictures in it and big text in it. So this is kind of a goofy little thing, but it's his, so I'm buying it. But this was an old one, wasn't it? 2006. I'm sure I got that from a thrift store. Beware, R.L. Stine. This was one I pre-ordered or at least bought directly from. No, it wasn't a remainder, so I must have either bought it directly or pre-ordered it from Books A Million. Beware, R.L. Stine. R.L. Stine picks his favorite scary stories. So these aren't stories by R.L. Stine. They're just stories that he picked. And 2002 is the copyright? That's crazy. First Avon edition, 2004. I definitely got this from Books A Million. But you can see it's got a little scuff, but otherwise I'd say this is new condition, because sometimes they look like this on the shelf when you're at the bookstore. There's no obvious creasing, there's no writing, the pages are crisp, so I would call that new. Also, as the book buyback lead, can you tell? This was my job at Books A Million, was to look at books and be like, this is new condition, I'm gonna accept it to buy back for us to sell. So I was actually very picky. I don't know if I was supposed to be, but just me as myself, I'm very picky when it comes to books. This I would call new. This I would call acceptable. I'll just show you. Okay, so the top looks like there's writing there. There's stuff. It's a little smushy right here. Scratching all over the front. Also, there's a sticker on the front. Looks like someone tried to take it off, but it didn't come off. But yeah, when you get the light on it, there's a bunch of scratches in it. I would call this acceptable. And then when you open it, it flips open. The spine has been cracked. There's nothing wrong with the pages, so you could argue good condition just because of the inside of it, no writing. But I would personally call this acceptable condition just because of the outside of it. I'd call that acceptable. So that is scary stories that will make you scream. That's what that one's called. And look, we finished the whole first box. How 48 minutes. That's good. We're done. We have finished the first box of books. So this was part 2 of my R.L. Stine book collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you... I'm going to. I was going to say let me know if you want me to continue, but I will. So next will be... looks like a lot of Goosebumps. So we haven't even gotten to the Goosebumps yet. But that'll be the next box. These were kind of in order as far as Fear Street and larger books. And I think those might all be Goosebumps and Slappy World and Horrorland and stuff like that. I'm not sure. So those might go a little bit quicker just because they're bigger books than Fear Street. Fear Streets are so small. So that might be just one. We'll see. Maybe one or two, we'll see. But this was part 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy me talking about books. Even though I can't remember a lot of these books because it's been so long since I read them, I still think it's kind of interesting to talk about them and kind of like geek over old R.L. Stine. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.